Good morning, everybody. Orange A here with another War of the Visions video, and today's video is the lazy man's guide to pink trust stones. Trust stones in War of the Visions is a system that gets a lot of a bad rep because of how complex it can be. And yes, it's true, if you want to go like really hardcore on this, you can get amazing benefits. But a ton of the benefits are really easy to access, especially with the way the game is now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk you through what I would do if I was somebody who wanted to get a lot of the benefits of the pink trust stones without spending a ton of time min-maxing. It's really easy to do. I'm going to walk you through every step of it. Let's go ahead and start with farming. So if you want to farm out some trust stones, what you do, you jump into the far plane, you go to events, and every day at least one of the trust stone rooms is going to be double dropped. Today it is the J room, the Justice trust stone shards. So you'd hop in here, you can see it's a unit level 60 mission. These are really easy. One good farming unit can easily clear this. So what I like to do is set up a farming team with a unit or two to clear it, and then some other units working on experience, Esper Resonance, something like that. Click background repeat, let this thing run while I'm at work, and while it's doing that, you're going to be getting really great drops, right? Trust stone shard, sure, but also adamantite, books for books of refinement, eggs for leveling up your vision cards, seals for leveling up gear, EXP cubes. There are a ton of great drops in these rooms. It's really worth doing for more than just the trust stone shards, but that's what we're talking about here, so let's focus on that. Okay, so let's say you set up your farming team, you're getting good value out of your farm by leveling up units, getting drops. What do you do next? Well, you're going to want to trade your lower rarity trust stone shards up to pinks. Pinks have higher stats than all the other ones do. This is one reason why building pinks is better than just like building greens. It's easy to build pinks and you're just getting more raw stats out of your pink trust stones. So say I wanted to make some aspiration pinks. I would come into the trade room here, I'd click on this A pink, upward exchange, and you can change out 50 a month. Right now I've already changed, I only have enough to get 19. I'll go ahead and do that. That's almost one pink trust stone right there. You can do 50 of each one. So if I wanted some Triumph shards too, I could come in here, upward exchange, I could get 43. That's over 2 trust stones. So you just come in here, you don't worry about maxing this out every month because this is the lazy man's guide. Get what you can get if you're farming those rooms. Like if you go a couple of weeks where like you're just kind of hitting one of them a day, hitting that double drop one, using 20 to 30 energy restores if you got that, you will be able to get some pinks. So you also can get them from tickets. This is the way you trade them up in the exchange room. So that's how you get them. And like I said just a second ago, the reason you want to go for the pinks is because they have higher base stats. Now, you have your pink shards. Let's go ahead, go to equipment, and let's forge a trust stone. Right here, you're going to want to pick the type of trust stone to make. I'm going to throw a graphic on the screen real quick, and this graphic is going to show you the types of trust stones you can make and the set bonuses you will get by making them. I've highlighted in green the set bonuses that I recommend. When you're talking about the left side stones, the defensive side, I recommend making the HP ones if you're trying to just be like generically good. Every unit in the game benefits from having 10% more HP and 5% of more of each element resist. I think you just can't go wrong with this one. Now, if you're building like specifically an evade or accuracy team, you can look towards that luck set. That's going to be good for both evaders and accuracy builds, or you can go straight for evade if you want to do that. Keep in mind, these set bonuses from trust stones stack with everything in the game. That was what's one of the things that makes them so potent. They stack with everything. When you're talking about the right side trust stones, the ones I recommend are attack and magic if you want to be sort of specific and build like an attack set for a physical DPS, a magic set for magic DPS. Those are both good. If you want something that's just generically good for any DPS, crit rate and crit damage is a wonderful set. And then my personal favorite is the agility set. Getting 6 agility on any trust master in the game turns even your like 0 agility trust masters into a 6 agility trust master, which is really fast. So the agility set is my favorite, but those attack magic and crit damage ones, those are also good for boosting your unit's damage. Okay, so we're forging. Let's get in here. Let's do some forging. I know I have some eyes. So let's say I'm making eyes, and I'm going to stick with that HP set that I made before. Now, if you're just feeling ultra lazy, right? Like if you just want the set and you're not worried about min-maxing at all you do, you can click Forge right here, and it's going to say, congratulations, you just forged a Trust Stone. Now, this additional abilities, this is where if you want to min-max a little bit, you can take a moment here and do some very easy re-rolling. They added this red button to the game, dismantle and reforge. Now for me, I like to go a little bit more hard. Max TP up 3% is garbage. I don't care about that. So I would just click this button right here. I will reforge that Trust Stone I just made. It comes back as blind resist 5. I'm going to put another infograph on the screen right here. This one is the max rolls. If you care about your additional effect on the Trust Stones, this is what you're looking for. They come in at level 1. What you see on the screen right here is the percentage of the thing at level 1 that will go to the max. So if you care about this, you want one of these numbers you see on the screen. So for example, if it's an I, J, or P stone, I recommend elemental resist 4%, HP 4%, luck 4%, or attack type resist 4%. Those are the things that I look for on a Keeper Trust Stone. If it's an ATG Trust Stone, I look for attack or magic 7%, crit or crit damage 4%, or reaction block rate 7%. I will save every one of those that I see because they're just so generically good that I can apply them to all my units. Now, if I'm going for a specific like evade build or a max damage build, you can look for those stats as well. I will put this infograph just at the end of the video, just with like some time attached to it. So if you want to look at this again, you can just go to the end of the video. It'll be there. You could pause it, screenshot it, whatever you want. Feel free to just steal that and use it. Now, for me, blind resist 5, that's not what I want. I would keep re-rolling this until I got one of those things I was just talking about. Paralyzed resist up 8, don't really care about that, but whatever. Let's say that's what I want or I didn't care. I would click OK, and I would keep this Trust Stone. Now, it's going to be level 1. So here's the Trust Stones that I have right now. Here is a J-type Trust Stone. I know it looks like an L. It really does look like an L. And whoever made this graphic takes an L for making J the wrong way. Anyway, you see what I'm saying. I digress. Now, here's the deal, right? You have all these stats. I'm not going to care about these additional effects because this is the lazy man's guide. I'm going to pretend like I just don't care about that at all. But what's really easy to do is just level this dang thing to 20. You're already getting a bunch of adamantite by farming the room. You can also buy this stuff for gil in like every temporary shop we get in the game. This is a good use for it. Note that just by doing this, it'll take the main stat of the Trust Stone, which is HP, up from 33 to 100. That's what, 63 or 67 more HP for my unit than I would have had before. You're going to have 3 of these. You're talking like 200 and some HP that might be the difference between your unit getting one shot or not. I will go ahead, I will click enhance, boom, it will level this Trust Stone up to level 20. That was really, really easy to do. Not only that, it also levels these. Notice that this has evade, HP, and TP on it. If you feel like being a little froggy here, you can temper these stats and just try to boost the HP a little bit. Like if all I cared about was having a little more HP, I might be like, yeah, that's cool. I got my HP here up to 89. This Trust Stone right here now has 100 HP here, 89 here, 189 HP. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And if I was an evade unit, it has 8 evade on it as well. Cool, that's a keeper now. And all I had to do was forge the thing and level it to 20. So really, really pretty easy. Now, that's it. That's it. You make a whole set. You make an I, an L, a J, excuse me, and a P, HP set. You throw that set on a TMR, you now get that set bonus. Let's throw that graph back on the screen. So if I made that HP set, my unit, besides all of the stats on the Trust Zone, would get another HP plus 5% and an increase of all elemental resist by 5%. Can't go wrong there. That's really, really good. Like, that's just wonderful. So, guys, that's it. That's the Lazy Man's Guide. And now, remember, if you want to be a little bit more try hard about it, go for some of those, optional stats. I'm going to end this video by putting the by putting those numbers, those gold numbers at level 1 on the screen. If you don't care about that, that's all you got to do to build Trust Stones. I hope this cleared the air a little bit. I hope it's easy to understand, and hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.